Hey guys, and welcome to episode 6 of Walking Through Real Solves. Today we'll be looking at 5 solves where I used VLS. So let's go. First solve, for this one I did an X cross on orange, noting the cross edges are here, 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 and here. And the pieces that I used to make the X cross are this one attached to the edge here, and this one attached to its center and also attached to this cross edge, in the sense that when you solve it, it solves this edge. So X cross was L, get these two edges together, R prime FR to put the block in like that, D prime, and then to set this pair up here, while inserting the cross edge, I did that. Hopefully you saw that. It was pretty simple, I think, and hopefully I didn't go too fast. I don't know how to undo it. So I made pair, inserted in the back. As I was doing that, I see this pair in the front. Just take it out, put it in, and then these two here. Line it up like that. And then this VLS here, you kind of just have this long line here, and this here. So these are opposites, so to speak. To solve it, you do that, and then you have an easier VLS. This one's just 5 moves, and you recognize it by this shape and then line there. And then G-turn. Solve number 2. This one I did orange. These two opposite cross edges are already solved in relation to each other. This edge is a move away from solved where it is, and then this edge is just up here but flipped. So this needs to go here, but this pair is in the way. And I could do an F move, and then insert the cross edge like that, which solves the problem. But firstly, from this position, this F12 pair isn't rotationless, at least not doing a normal insert. And secondly, it's in the way of this cross edge, which isn't as big of a problem because after you align this, you can just do D, L prime, U2, L prime, and you still have a free pair. But the more efficient thing to do in this situation is F2, and then insert this cross edge, making this pair rotationless, and then you don't have to do any extra moves to solve this cross edge to preserve the pair. And then I insert the pair. I notice this and this, and I nearly had to sneeze then because hay fever sucks dick. This pair here, like that, rotate, these two here, put this one in the back, and then you can do that to make a free pair. And this corner and this edge, pair them up like that. And then this VLS, you have the one edge oriented that's attached to the pair, and the 3 corners. Just RD, wide R prime, U prime, wide R, and then undo, and then J-turn. Third solve, for this one I did an orange X cross. Cross edges are here, 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 and here. These together make a 1 move square, and then this edge is solved. So the scramble basically had a 2 move 2x2, which helped a lot with the X cross. And the way I worked the cross edges around that was basically I just did the 1 move to get 1 move away from a 2x2, and with the cross edges now here and here, I kind of just solved them and then ignored this edge and then solved it after. So to solve these two, I started by, instead of just solving this in 1 move, started solving this a bit. So U prime, R prime, F. Well, not solving it, but completely solving it anyways. And then R2, and then this edge is up here, so I just did U prime, RU, R prime. And while I was doing that, it was easy to take note of this pair. And then D2 to finish the X cross. And then these two here, pair them up, insert, free pair in the back, set this pair up, and on this VLS, basically just line here, block here, looks like that, and then lefty end turn, which looked something like that, but hopefully a little better in the actual solve. Solve number 4. For this one, I did yellow, 3 move cross. These two edges are solved opposite of each other. This one's 1 move from being down there, and that lines that up. I honestly can't be bothered to explain the cross solution, it's pretty straightforward. My first pair was this corner and this edge here, like that. And I could have, oh, not the camera. I could have done this. So the first 2 moves of the cross solution, and then push the edge out to make a free pair. And that would have probably been the better thing to do, but that didn't really occur to me at the time, so I just did the simple thing and then solved for this pair in the back. Like that. Then free pair. And then here I noticed this pair, and I could have inserted it in the back just like that, which for what I was going for in the solve would have been an equally good option. For some reason I decided to do this and then insert in the back because, I don't know, sometimes I just like to do stuff for no reason. I really have no idea why I did that in the solution. Anyways, after that I solved this pair, take it out, line it up, and in this VLS case, line and back. Basically it just looks like the through off OLL, honestly. You can kind of see it. So how you solve this one is you do sledge, U, and then you get this OLL instead. And then U-perm. And the last solve, for this one I did a cross on white. Whether or not I saw my first pair, I can't really say. I can understand how I would have tracked it in hindsight, but given the video I don't know if I actually tracked it or not. So cross edges here, this one's moved away from solved, this one's flipped, but otherwise in correct relation to the other edge. And then these two are in a good position. So to start off I did an RD, which brings this up and moves this across. And that puts these two in a good spot to be solved. And as this one gets solved, this will be put into a good spot to be solved. So to solve all these, do that, bring those both in, and then a D move to finish. First pair was these two here, pair them up, insert in the back. Second pair, split them up, insert in the back. Third pair is a free pair. Fourth pair, just connect them. And then this VLS, you just have a massive line here, and then this little disjoint thing there. And you just do that, and then you have this VLS, which I feel like a lot of people know, but just in case you don't, one edge flipped here, one corner flipped, like so. It's just M prime, then insert, and then G prime to finish. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.